So, hello to all the viewers. It's my privilege to have with me a dear student, Dr. Vishal. He has secured an amazing rank of 16 in the INI CET exam. First of all, hearty congratulations and awesome rank, Vishal.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. You
How
are a
was
great
it
source
seeing
of
that?
motivation.
How was that seeing, that 16 just adjust into your roll number? It's just a few minutes that the results have been declared, and how did it feel?
Yes, sir, I definitely, when I first checked the rank list, I rechecked it around 2 to 3 times to make sure that it was
Okay.
my own rank itself. So it was
Okay.
definitely a surreal moment for me.
Great, and it's a happy moment for me as well because I know Vishal, not just for this year, even before that, while he was doing his MBBS as well. But again, Vishal, the viewers would want to know more about you. So can you just tell them from which college did you do your MBBS from?
Yes, sir. I did my MBBS from Government Medical College, Kozhikode, Calicut in Kerala. And I'm very grateful to have done my MBBS there because it definitely provided me a very good exposure in terms of general knowledge as well as in attempting tests like this.
Yeah. And it happens to be the college where I did my post graduation as well, MD in General Medicine. Right. And so, Vishal, first of all, let me ask you regarding your preparation because I'm sure, all the viewers across the country, they want to listen from you on your preparation strategies. So, number one, Dr. Vishal, was DocTutorials your primary source of preparation for the PG medical entrance examinations?
Yes, sir. It was definitely my primary source of preparation, especially the live lectures, which I had attended for almost all the subjects.
Yeah.
And I had
So, you
actually
were a
attended recorded lectures as well for some subjects.
right. And so you were an online live batch student of DocTutorials. Now,
Yes, sir.
I'll start off with this question. There are so many platforms available for PG medical entrance coaching, but why did you opt for DocTutorials?
So I was already exposed to DocTutorials from my fourth year itself when you had conducted a live session for us in our college. In addition to that, I was also in Dr. Vandana ma'am's pathology group, where I
Yeah,
had seen how extensive the questions asked in pathology were, some of which we had never even seen when we were studying for normal MBBS exams. Then for my pediatrics personally, which for me was a weak subject, Dr. Sandeep sir's videos were very helpful for me in my university lectures and were kind of the reason why I got a decent mark in my pediatrics exam as well. So I was
right,
aware for Dr. Tool since my fourth year itself, I would say.
right. And I think, you even came to attend a few lectures from the DocTutorials face-to-face center as well, if I remember, during
Yes,
your final MBBS. Am I right?
yes, sir.
Yeah, for the lectures that I took in the DTLC Calicut face-to-face center, I think Vishal during his final year had attended few classes. So, and also for his final year MBBS preparation, I had taken classes for your batch. So I think you attended that as well, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, right.
They were very
And
helpful.
yeah,
Almost
great.
an entire batch had watched your videos for that before writing
Yeah,
the exam.
yeah. I still remember, teaching all of you, and most of these lectures were late night lectures. If you remember,
Yes, sir.
lectures till 1 o'clock in the morning, and happily, so many questions came from those classes as well. If I remember right, cerebral venous thrombosis was one of your essay, right, for your
Yeah, yeah. Yes,
batch.
sir. I came
Yeah,
two times in that essay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Great. So, Vishal, again, coming to how DocTutorials actually helped you in your preparation. Now, you joined the online live batch. So, how did you feel about the structuring of the online live batch? Because for students who have difficulty in, attending or listening to lectures in the recorded format, online live course was designed in such a way that, we sent workbooks to the student and you attend the class live and just like a face-to-face class, you take down the notes, and if at all you miss some class, you're able to watch the recorded version as well. Now, just tell us how structured were the DocTutorials online live course, and how did those lectures help you in, shaping up to this rank that you got?
Yes, sir. I would say that the structure of the live classes, which were definitely planned in such a way that we would get enough knowledge, all the knowledge that we need in the workbooks. in addition, that we also had time to revise the previous subjects that were taken earlier in the class. So I would say that it was definitely better than self studying, in the sense that we had our own schedule set up for us. That makes a
Right.
big difference, because sometimes when we watch recorded classes, we don't know how much to spend for a subject. Then we might procrastinate, etc. So this definitely helped set us a structure.
Right. Right. And out of the lectures that you attended, any particular faculty mentions that you want to make at this point of time?
Yes, sir. I would definitely thank Dr. Vandana ma'am of pathology, your medicine lectures, then Dr. Sandeep sir of pediatrics, and Dr. Rajeev Dhawan of ENT. Although
Okay.
all were
Any
great,
par-
of course.
any particular reason, like some aspects of any particular faculty you want to just point out?
Yes, sir. See, for example, Vandana ma'am of pathology. Pathology is one of the most important subjects for INI CET. And even in addition to the 20 to 30 questions in which it is normally asked, only pathology, you'd also see that it is integrated in many other subjects in many of the questions.
Right.
Vandana ma'am had definitely covered the entire syllabus, what we needed in her workbook. In addition to
Right.
that, she also had the Telegram group where she would regularly send us quizzes so that we could practice the knowledge. And in addition to that, we could also gain new knowledge. This
Right.
time, 2, 3 questions came directly from her own Telegram group. So that
Great.
definitely helped me a lot.
Yeah, I think these are rank deciding questions as well. I think the number of quizzes that Madam conducted, definitely would have helped you as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now about the other faculties.
Yes, sir. For Rajiv Dhawan, sir, for me, for example, ENT and pediatrics were very weak subjects of mine. ENT
Right.
had passed by barely 2 marks in my professional exams. So
Okay.
Rajiv sir's
Right.
the classes definitely gave the all what I needed. I finally understood the subject for once, and after
Right.
that, my course in ENT also shot up. It went
Right.
from being 50th percentile in the granters before to 95th, 96th percentile after SIRS classes. So
Great.
that
Great.
really helped me a lot. Sandeep Sir's pediatrics, again, another weak subject of mine. Um, Sir's lectures are very structured, and in fact, I also watched Sir's entire video lectures, because I
Right.
felt that the entire video lectures we watch, we get all what we need for INI CET.
Right.
Your lecture, for example, sir, I felt your method of teaching the most suited to mine. I was able to understand
Right.
everything in medicine, and medicine is one subject that I personally was strong in. So I felt that if
Right.
I understood it once, I would be able to solve questions after that without revising as many times as I would for a subject like, for example, microbiology or pharmacology.
Right. And regarding the entire faculty team, how approachable were the faculties? Because Vishal, you were an active member of our Wizards group as well. Now, we know that everyone is busy, like, faculties, many of them are practicing, we have got lectures, but still, how responsive were, the faculties in the group, and how did that actually help you?
Yes, so that was definitely one of the things that I appreciated the most about DocTutorials, in the sense that if I asked a question, I would definitely get an answer within one working day itself. If I asked in the morning, I would definitely get by the evening itself, and that is a really good thing, considering how most everyone is basically a practicing physician. So that is something that helped me a lot as well, and I would
Right,
really thank everyone in the group for that. Every sir,
right,
madam, etc.
right. Right. And if you look at the structuring of the doc tutorials course, we have got, in addition to the main video lectures, we have introduced the revision videos as well. And I think, just after the INI CET results got out, I got many students messaging me about the QRP 5.0 videos of doc tutorials, the revision videos, in which, we have summarized the content into very short, crisp lectures. If you take medicine as an example, the big lectures that I've done, I've just concised into, say, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, all these short videos. Now,
Yes,
in
sir.
your preparation, just tell me, how did you use the QRP videos? Because you had already gone through the main videos. So, how did you use these revision videos for your preparation? QRP 5.0.
So something that I learned relatively early on was the importance of spaced repetition. In that we should
Right,
not take too much time for a revision, and that we should keep revising it in between. So for some subjects which I prepared early on, like surgery and ophthalmology, just for an example, so I knew that
right,
if I did not revise it even within my first read, I would definitely
right,
forget it by the time I opened my book for the second read. So
right,
QRP definitely helped me in that sense, in that because I was able to watch all of this in a very short amount of time, It
Right.
basically was like a second or third revision, in fact, you could say. So that
Right.
definitely helped me a lot. And yeah.
Any particular subject mentions about QRP 5.0 videos? Any particular subject mentions?
Yes, I watched surgery. I watched ophthalmology. I watched a few medicine videos, few pathology
Right.
videos. So these were subjects since I prepared a little early on. I
Right.
used the QRP in such a way that I would be constantly be exposed to these subjects.
I think that's a good strategy that you did. It will be helpful for your juniors as well because see, all of you are preparing and time is limited. So how Vishal did it was that the main videos that he watched early on in his preparation, he spent more time in those QRP videos so as to refresh his knowledge. Correct, Vishal?
Yes, sir.
Right. So, what do you have to say about you said about surgery and ophthalmology? So, Raja Mahendran sir is a practicing surgeon, a renowned surgeon, one of the best surgery faculties around. So, what is your opinion about sir's method of teaching?
So I was already well versed with Sir's method of teaching because Sir's books like Surgery Sixer are something that
Yeah,
we all use in our college for our practicals. So I was already
right,
well versed how well he teaches. Then when I came to, started attending DocTutorials, I understood that in his book, if we read it once, we'd get everything we want for any entrance exam we need.
got it.
And that is definitely a big reason why I watched QRP 5.0 as well, because I
Right,
felt that if sir is able to teach so well in this, I could definitely cover it in such a short amount of time, the entire subject what I needed in the QRP 5.0. So that
right,
definitely was a big reason, for example, why I watched surgery.
right. And also regarding ophthalmology, you said that you watched QRP from
Yes,
Ophthal
yes,
because Ophthal is also one important topic for
yes.
subject for INI CET. So, how useful were the Ophthal lectures as well as the QRP videos?
Yes, sir. Of that lectures, I've watched all of them. Even QRP, since like for me personally, third year subjects were my weakest subjects, as I had not
Right,
prepared it that well. So I had to keep revising my third year subjects like Oftal, ENT, community medicine. So I definitely watched all the QRP 5.0 videos for all those subjects as
right,
well.
right. And I
I've
think
covered 20 videos
yeah.
also. So that was
Right.
very
I think
quite
she
nice.
has, come up with some beautiful videos in the QRP 5.0 section. And also, I've seen one video where, Madam has summarized all these fundus images as well. I think many
Yes, sir.
students
Yes,
have, an issue with that. So I think there is a beautiful video that Madam has done based on that as well. Right.
yes, sir.
Now, moving forward to the MCQ practice. So, how, useful was the Doc Tutorials question bank, the Q bank in your exam preparation?
So one thing that set Dr. Tool question bank apart from the other question banks that we usually find is that it's faculty curated. So
Right.
when you're doing a question bank that you can be sure of the answer that it is correct and
Right.
that it has been verified by the faculty itself.
Right.
So sometimes we might see in other question banks that it is the answers don't really make sense, but in this you don't have to worry about that. And the importance of doing MCQ, I'd say, is paramount because in the end, this is an MCQ exam, and then we have to write MCQs in the end. One strategy that I used for my MCQ practice was the 65-35 percentage, which you had mentioned earlier. We have to
Yeah.
dedicate 30 to 35 percentage of our time to solving MCQs, and other 70 percentage for theory related stuff. So
Right.
for me personally, since I was the least productive in my afternoon times, I would
Okay.
do the MCQ during the afternoon time. So since I would not be able to get in much by reading at that time, anyways, so I would
Right.
do MCQ at that time, and the rest of the time I would do theory.
Got it. Right. So I think these are useful insights to the juniors as well, on how to plan. I think the listeners, I think listening to Vishal, they definitely will get an idea on how to strategize because everyone prepares, everyone watches video lectures, but very few plan properly. And I think Vishal's rank is again one of the factors. In addition to whatever resources he has, listened to the question bank, but above that, his strategy also has worked properly, is what I feel. Now, Vishal, coming to the DocTutorials Grand Test. Now, one thing I just want to know from you is that the DocTutorials GTs, we have done many Grand Tests with video explanations. I think this is one unique feature that we have done at DocTutorials, wherein for every Grand Test, you can watch the video explanations by the subject specialist. So if you have got so and so mistakes, you can just watch the lectures. These are short videos, just 1 minute,
Video.
2 minute videos, and you can know where you went wrong, and also you can understand the faculty approach, how a
Yes,
faculty
sir.
approaches that MCQ as well. So I want to know whether you had attended these grand tests with video explanations, and if yes, how did that actually help you?
Yes, sir. In fact, I'd attended all the video grant tests in addition to
Right,
other grant tests as well. And yes,
right,
I would say the unique feature of the video grant test is, for example, for sometimes in a question we don't know what's important or how the question is framed, or and what the examiner expects from us. So I'd say
right.
the video grant test really gives us an insight into what is going on in the examiner's mind when he's setting up so and so questions, and that really helps us when approaching questions later on.
Right. And how important, is doing grand tests in actual practice, in your strategy. Because many students I have seen personally, Vishal, they read a lot, they watch lectures, but they always have this hesitancy in doing grand tests. So what do you have to tell your juniors about the importance of doing grand test as well?
I would definitely recommend doing grand tests. In the starting, you can make it a little lesser frequency, but once
Right.
2 to 3 months have gone, I would always recommend once every month. Once every week. I'd always done once every week. And
Right.
for those who are afraid of their marks, or be it reducing or plateauing, I'd say that plateaus always come, but when it starts to rise, then you'd obviously feel much. You For me, that was a big motivation in how I continued to maintain my consistency. And if you
Right.
don't do grand tests, you'll never see the rise anyways. You might
Right.
always be afraid of plateau, that you might never see the rise after that. So
Right.
I'd say
Right. Right.
always go for grand test, and it also gives us a good idea of how the exam is going to be, because sitting for 3.5 hours is not easy and you might get distracted. So I'd say that is very essential to write a grand test.
And also it actually helps you reduce your careless mistakes as well, because GT is a different ball game. It's unlike the subject wise test that you give. You write more
Yes,
GTs means you have that focus to write all these questions in a defined time frame, and that will definitely help to reduce careless mistakes. And talking about careless mistakes, I think Vishal has got a beautiful rank, and in spite of that he made one silly mistake. Yes or no, Vishal?
yes, sir.
I
I've
know,
not
I
read
know that
secure
yeah. Yeah, because
properly,
if that
so
was also right, he would have got a single digit rank as well. Okay, right, right. But that happens. That happens. That's a game. But again, above all, the rank that you got is awesome. It's I was so happy, so elated.
thank you.
Seeing your rank as well. Now, Vishal, just one more point I want to ask you. At Doc Tutorials, we make it a point that near the exams, we do give the students short mini test. We have done
Yes, sir.
that. We have got the RDX series for the INI CET. We have got the 2020 series for the NEET PG as well. So,
Yes, sir.
did you attend the RDX series by Doc Tutorials, and how did these mini tests help you?
Yes, so the RDX series, I'd attended all of them. So personally, for me, in the previous November INI CET, I'd not attended the RDX and I went for the exam. So
Right,
because of that, when I did the RDX afterwards, I saw that many of the questions were kind of related to what came on the exams,
right,
questions that I had not seen before. So this time I
right.
made it a point to attempt all the RDX questions, and that really did play a big role in my rank, I feel, personally.
Yeah, I think it's very important students take these mini tests. And for the
Yes,
viewers, we have got the NEET PG 2020 series also, which is ongoing, because these mini tests are all faculty curated questions, and the next day you get a again a very concise explanation by the faculty as well. So I think it's very imperative that you take these mini tests of doc tutorials as
yes,
well, and again grand test also, as Vishal suggested. So in this context, again, for the viewers, tomorrow there is a grand test by doc tutorials. For those who are watching live, this is for the NEET PG grand test, and I urge all the students to take these grand tests. These are all tests which actually have questions framed by the faculties themselves, and will be a good test of your knowledge as well. Okay, right. And again, Vishal, since you have got this rank, which branch are you planning to take? I know it,
so
but
I would
still for the
definitely
viewers.
try to take general medicine because it's been
Right,
something that I've always wanted since day
right,
one. General medicine in
right,
a central institute has been my
right.
goal since the first day itself.
Right, right, right. Again, so happy for you, Vishal, on your amazing, outstanding achievement. And I'm
Thank
sure,
you.
your juniors at college and even everywhere, they would be very happy for you for the amazing results that you have got. And looking
Thank you so much.
forward to meeting you in person as well, once I come to Calicut, and, So happy for your achievement. And Vishal, thank you so much for joining as well. All the best.
Sir, thank you, sir.